Black men get the white women that other white men genuinely do not want. You don't get the top of the line white women. You don't. You get leftovers. Look at most of our celebrities. They did not marry women who came from the richest white families. Black money and white money don't behave the same. New black money will jump on any poor white girl and make her a billionaire, Tiger Woods. Rich white woman, rich white money doesn't operate that way. No interracial relationship is acceptable because we have too many black women who are unmarried. Black women are the largest population on the planet Earth. If you can't find one in America, get it from Africa. If you can't get it from Africa, go to the Caribbean, go to Canada, go to Europe. Why would a black man need to copulate, build a family with anything other than a black woman when you have so many black women available? It is an exercise in self-hatred. There's no way to get around it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title, guys, you can see in today's video, once again, we're going to be talking about the illiterate, the hood rat, Cardi B and her dust bucket Offset. You guys know Cardi B because Cardi B literally has zero talent. This woman continuously have to come out here how all of these PRs turn. We already know the dusty Offset that she was in a very long, I think almost a decade long suffering toxic marriage. This man literally every business days he was out here cheating on his preference, which we already know them for themselves according to these low-hanging fruit of society. These women, they're feminine, fit, friendly, they're non-combative. We already know these preferences, whether it's the Becky, Maria, and Ling Ling, they have came out here continuously and debunked that notion. This is why, personally, I think it is comical that the lowest hanging group of society continuously come out here and run with that very much outdated rhetoric because, once again, how much of these preference has not been coming out here, one, on allowing these lowest hanging group of society, two, debunking the whole notion that they don't talk back, that we already know the usual stuff that these male continuously come out here and say. And I do hate the fact that, once again, now that I'm pretty sure it's literally only a matter of time before she come out here and put out some of her dusty project, because at the end of the day, this is precisely what you have to do when you basically was manufactured within the lab, because we already know the only reason why we're even talking about the hood rat, the illiterate Cardi B, is because the industry has been working diligently trying to get a true successful artist out of here, aka Nicki Minaj. Nonetheless, guys, I just came across Shonda page where she were basically reacting to Dusty ultimately coming out here saying that the Dusty Offset, instead of him looking at Cardi B one being a stripper, Cardi B herself, she has came out here and say that she used to rob men, she used to steal from them. But once again, because these lower-hanging group of society, the only thing that they continuously come out here and chase, we already know when these males go to these non-selected group of women, they're not caring about their character. They don't care about if these women are family-oriented. They don't care about if these are decent women. Literally, the only thing that they care about, like they like to say, right, Becky with the good hair, feminine, fit, submissive. We already know the continuous rhetoric that they continue to come out here and spew, which at this day and age, we already know is complete BS. Nonetheless, guys, listen to this Dusty coming out here basically saying that Offset ultimately, he made his dusty bed, now he have to lay in it. Listen to what this dust bucket had to say. Also listen to Shonda's response, and then we will come back with more.
Judge a woman off of her past. Offset is trending all over the internet. Why would you make a woman your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, or have any significance or give her your heart or anything like that with a woman who is not suitable to be with a man like...
A man like who?
Offset, high value man, high earning men.
You seem to think that a high earning man is the same as a high value man, and they're not the same, but go ahead.
Stop thinking that your game is good enough to make a woman be something that she is not designed to be. You can't save every woman.
Just because a man makes a lot of money doesn't mean he's a high value man. There are millionaires and billionaires who are morally bankrupt. Some of them have zero integrity. Not to mention the fact that Cardi has always made more money than Offset. He was splitting his money 3 ways. This man is a well-documented cheater. He cheated before and during the marriage. So why is it that men need to be careful about a woman's past? What about his past? Here comes the usual double standards. Her body count counts, but his doesn't. Her past counts, but his doesn't. Like, don't y'all get tired of this? When are you all gonna hold yourself to the same standard that you were so quick to judge a woman by? Offset was always too insecure to be with a woman like Cardi. That's why he always cheated on her with fans of his. Some men are quick to say that you can't turn a you-know-what into a housewife. You also can't turn a no-good lying cheater into a faithful husband. Cardi's fatal flaw was asking a shirtless man for the shirt off his back. He couldn't give her what he didn't have.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you guys already know whatever Shonda say, I 100% agree with. And the dust bucket, unfortunately, because of the hood rat, they illiterate the racist Cardi B. I do have to say that I indeed agree with what this dust bucket had to say. But you guys already know, I also had to bring a few comments on here for you guys. So as y'all can see, the first commentator say, no sense venting now. Exactly, because you guys know literally every single day this woman is coming out here on the internet. You would think if she as busy as she want people to think, you would think that this woman would be out here working on her project instead of her continuously coming out here trying to pick argument with complete strangers on the internet. Because once again, if this woman was as book and busy as she want y'all to believe, I can assure you guys she wouldn't have time to be on the internet going back and forth with these literally kids that I would be seeing this woman going back and forth with. And sidebar, guys, can you guys imagine had it been Nicki Minaj continuously every other day going out here, going on the rant that the hood rat, the illiterate Cardi B continuously do? You guys can imagine what the media would have been doing and what they would have been saying had it been Nicki Minaj. But once again, we already know Cardi B is the spicy Latina. Nicki Minaj is a black woman. And on top of that, the industry, I'm pretty sure they must be so pissed because regardless of them continuously coming out here doing everything within their power to try to get true queen of rap herself, Nicki Minaj, out of here, you guys know that they have been very much unsuccessful. And I love this for Nicki Minaj. So as you guys can see, they continue by saying, when in private, we already know the hood rat Cardi B, that is something that she can't do. Again, the only reason why this woman we're still talking about her in 2025 is because of her rant that she continuously have. It's almost been a decade since she first came out here, and unfortunately the industry forced her down her throat. It's literally almost been 10 years since she released her first album. But again, when you're not a true artist, when you're not talented, that's how to sit back and let the industry basically tell you when you can make your next move. Because I feel like had this hood rat been a true artist, she would have been released her second sophomore album a long time ago. But once again, when you're not a true artist and you have to sit back and let other people tell you what to do, because let's just be honest, this woman continuously has came out here. We already know it is known facts in this day and age that she has ghostwriter. This is why nobody within the industry truly respect her. Nonetheless, the only reason why we're talking about this hood blogger is once again because the industry was working day and night trying to get a true artist out of here. But I love the fact that Nicki Minaj, as well as her fan, they're not letting it happen. She continued by saying she knew that boy wasn't ready for marriage. Go raise your children, leave Stephon Diggs alone as well, which is a good point because I think it is quite interesting that these non-selected group of women will be coming out here wanting us to believe that they have all of these amazing options with men, which to be honest, guys, I think is quite comical because think about it. had the spicy Latina, the racist, the illiterate, the hood rat, the hood booger Cardi B. Do you guys think if she had better option with Juan Alberto, with Emmanuel, do you guys truly think that she would have been from one dust bucket to the other dust bucket, continuously coming out here, literally putting her through a million hoops? Just think about it. This is precisely why when I see her coming out here on this rant talking about Black women were jealous of her, saying that Black women, we wanted to see her marriage. And like, girl, Offset your husband, he's the one that wanted that marriage to end. Nonetheless, she continued by saying, focus on you and your children, leave them N words alone. This commentator said, we want to hear about it. You listen anyways. This one here says she went in because she's had enough. And lastly, guys, I want to conclude with this comment. Y'all know one of the most recent rant that she went on was ultimately her coming out here wishing death upon her dusty baby daddy Offset.
I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga.
I think it's quite interesting that regardless of her continuously coming out here and say these type of stuff, still the industry hasn't tried to cancel her again. Imagine if this was a Black woman. Imagine if this was Nicki Minaj coming out here saying these very much disgusting type of stuff. Nonetheless, guys, as you guys can see, this commentator say, never wish DEAD on your kid's father. This one say, yeah, but when she was dating and getting preggo by the quote-unquote bad boy, it was all good. Every deadbeat father is created by the woman that allow herself to get preggo by him. That is precisely what I'm saying. These preferences love to be taken through the ringer by these lowest hanging group of society. And lastly, guys, this one say, why you give this lady a pass on saying the N-word as if it's cool, make it make sense. We already know this hood bugger because she don't really have access to the men within her community, the lowest hanging group of society. They're literally always inviting everyone to the cookout. This is precisely why this non-selected group of women be feeling that they can come into the Black culture, disrespect Black women, say the N-word, basically try to come in here, do whatever they feel like they can do. Because at the end of the day, we have a lot of low self-esteem Black women that continue to live vicariously through them. And we also know that the lowest hanging group of society, they're going to prop them up momentarily. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this dust bucket coming out here saying that Offset basically thought that he can turn a HOE into a housewife. And we can also say the same for Offset because literally ever since he got in a relationship with this hood bugger, the hood rat, the illiterate Cardi B, he were cheating on her night and day. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion? Or please get in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed Black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with Black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they help create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.